The 1930s in Houston, Texas were a time of contradictions. On one side, African Americans faced the iron walls of Jim Crow segregation and the crushing weight of the Great Depression. On the other, they built lives of resilience, creativity, and unstoppable community spirit. Segregation dictated where Black Houstonians could live, eat, learn, and worship. The city's Black population was largely confined to distinct neighborhoods. The Fifth Ward, one of the city's oldest Black communities, became known for its tough but deeply loyal spirit. The Third Ward, often called the Harlem of Houston, emerged as a hub for African American art, activism, and business. In the Fourth Ward, Freedmanstown, stood as a living monument to freedom, built by formerly enslaved people after the Civil War. Its brick-paved streets, laid by hand, carried the memory of survival and determination. Work was scarce. The Great Depression left millions unemployed across the country. But for African Americans, the opportunities were fewer still. Many became domestic workers, maids, cooks, butlers, while others found jobs as janitors, laborers, construction hands, or porters on the railroads. These were grueling jobs with long hours and little pay, but they kept families afloat. Yet amid these struggles, Black Houstonians created institutions that sustained and uplifted their people. The Houston Colored Library, founded in 1909, gave access to books and knowledge when public libraries excluded them. The Houston Informer newspaper amplified Black voices, reporting news and advocating for civil rights. Along the bustling corridors of Lyons, Dowling, and Emancipation Avenue, businesses like barbershops, funeral homes, restaurants, and corner stores became pillars of economic independence and pride. Above all, the church stood at the heart of life. Antioch Missionary Baptist, Trinity Methodist Episcopal, Pleasant Grove Baptist, and many others were more than houses of worship. They were schools, meeting halls, political stages, and community anchors. On Sundays, the sound of gospel choirs filled the air. Songs of hope that carried people through the week. Potluck dinners, baptisms, and revival meetings strengthened bonds, while pastors used the pulpit to speak against injustice. This was the setting of 1930s Houston. A world of hardship, yes, but also a world of strength, vision, and deep cultural pride.
Top shoes on the floorboard, dust rise would sing back. Grandma said, boy, they danced here. I feel the room turn black. All town suit with the wire bell. Press that crease, you can cut yourself. Finger wave, silk on the hip. I said, come here, hand on my wrist. Taking man, counting out nickels and stacks. Bootleg gin in the brown paper sack. Band in the corner, tie hanging loose. Snare hits soft, but my feet cut loose. Houston swing in the heat of the night. Third, fourth floor, make the ghost come alive. Two-step landing, glide inside. It's still moving my mind. Houston swing, they was dripping in style. Brown skin glow, 101 smile. Way back then, they were doing it right. Houston dancing the dirty, still vibing the night. She say, baby, you late by time, but you dance like you read my mind. Said, teach me that sugar land spin. She laughed low, then she pulls me in. Folks lined up by the checkerboard wall. Church shoes stuck, but they still stand tall. Preacher in the back with a jacket on. Even he let the rhythm talk. Houston swing in the heat of the night. Third, fourth floor, make the ghost come alive. Two-step landing, glide inside. It's still moving my mind. Houston swing, they were dripping in style. Brown skin glow, 101 smile. Way back then, they were doing it right. Houston dancing the dirty, still vibing the night. From the is Janine Grizzly. Two-tone shoes on crooked bricks, pressed up slacks, fresh cuff link quick, brass band blown from a corner door, smoke in the dark crowd once more. Velvet dress in a midnight blue, finger wave, she slide on through, jukes jump live on Downing Street, dust kick up as it cut that beat. Let the record spin slow, baby, let your hips roll. New flame in my chest, dance like the past and lay to rest. Feel it in my bones from the bayou breeze to the shotgun home. Houston swing, I'm lost in the way your body lays. Sweat ring forms on a starch white shirt, heels tap time, make the whole room flirt. Shuffle to the side, then a sharp back glide, palms locked tight, but we move so light. Trumpet man wink as he bends that note. Singapore honey from a honey throat. Lone star night in the moon hang low. We chase that break when the tempo grows. Let the record spin slow. Baby, let your hips roll. New flame in my chest. We dance like the past ain't laid to rest. Feel it in my bones from the bayou breeze to the shotgun home. Houston swing, I'm lost in the way your body lays. La 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 la. Flo-Motion, like the Gulf breeze glides. Two-step rhythm where the heart resides. Snaps in the airbrush, whispering low. Every step's a secret, every beat it flows. Uptown nights where the saxophone sings. You the brass whispers like a bee soft sing. Oh, glide with me, slow and steady. When the bass drops out, keep your heart ready. It's the slow motion. We're caught in time, swinging through the night on a rhythm divine. Flow motion, where the past meets now. Step by step, baby, let me show you how. Trombone slides like a slide little grin. Clowned laughs, let the joy begin. The dusty snare claps and the sub bass hums. Feel that hip hop heartbeat where the big band drums. Streets of Houston under neon's glow. Swing me soul in the two-step flow.
In these neighborhoods, life was not just about survival. It was also about living. And living meant gathering, celebrating, and creating spaces of joy. By day, you might find men talking politics in the barbershop, women sharing recipes and church news over counters at cafes, or children chasing one another down brick streets. By night, the city's social heartbeat came alive. Along Emancipation Avenue, West Dallas, Lyons, and Jensen, restaurants and cafes thrived. Places like Johnson's Cafe, Dot's Chicken Shack, Harlem Grill, McBride's Cafe, and the Welcome Cafe offered fried chicken, barbecue, and coffee, strong enough to spark late-night debates. These weren't just eateries, they were safe havens, where laughter could drown out the troubles of the world outside. Then there were the grand social halls. Emancipation Park, the only public park open to Black Houstonians, became a stage for Juneteenth celebrations, parades, and concerts. By the late 1930s, the park boasted a pool, a bathhouse, and a recreation center, symbols of progress even under segregation. Nightlife began to sparkle with new landmarks. The Pilgrim Temple, with its grand ballroom, hosted dances and community meetings. The Blue Triangle YWCA, founded to empower Black women and girls, was a place for socials, learning, and recreation. The Lincoln Theater, opened since the 1920s, brought vaudeville shows, live performances, and movies to Black audiences, while the Park Theater served Third Ward residents with neighborhood films and gatherings. But the crown jewels of Houston's Black nightlife were the ballrooms and clubs. In 1936, Club Matinee opened in the Fifth Ward and quickly earned the title the Cotton Club of the South. Big-name touring acts, jazz greats, blues legends, graced its stage, and crowds filled the floor. In 1939, the El Dorado Ballroom opened its doors in the Third Ward. With its polished floors, elegant balconies, and swinging big bands, it became the premier Black dance hall in Houston, a place where locals mingled with visiting musicians from across the nation. Dowling Street, buzzing with juke joints, barbecue pits, and record shops, became the corridor of Black commerce and entertainment. Pool halls echoed with laughter, jukeboxes played blues and gospel, and dancers lined up for their chance to shine. Even in the shadow of oppression, Houston's African-American community carved out a vibrant nightlife. Spaces where music and movement offered not just joy, but freedom.
Let the music decide. This band whispers hip-hop pride. A Houston two-step, take the ride. Oh, we're two-stepping. In the heat of the night, we're rapping, swinging wide with a modern twist. Houston's got a groove you don't wanna miss. Moon. The sex riff cuts through sharp as June while the bass walks steady, setting a tune. Kick drum pops like a heartbeat bump. Snare dust off with a shuffle jump. Snap, snap, let the rhythm slump. Swing and sway till the night goes plump. Oh, two-stepping. In the heat of the night, we're rapping, swinging wide with a modern twist. Houston got a groove you don't wanna miss. beat. Swing low, swing high. The rhythm slide. A smoky tune kisses the sky. I'm a smooth cat, swagger in my stride. Got the bass line walking, can't hide this vibe. Snap your fingers, let the groove take hold. And in this jazz R&B, the night turns gold. Train whispers, muted trumpet calls. Drivers slide down like waterfall. The saxophones laugh a cheeky refrain, while my heart keeps time with the soft snares chain. A pocket so deep, we fall inside. Feel the beat drop out and let it ride. I'm a smooth cat, swagger in my stride. Got the bass line walking, can't hide this vibe. Snap your fingers, let the groove take hold. In this jazz R&B, the night turns gold. Darren and Tamika Daniels.
And in these ballrooms, cafes, and backyard gatherings, a dance began to take shape. The Houston two-step. The Houston two-step was not just steps and spins. It was a cultural language. A couple would glide together across the floor, the leader guiding with subtle shifts, the follower responding with grace. The rhythm was smooth, the motion fluid, born of gospel swing, the improvisation of jazz, and the soul of the blues. Unlike rigid ballroom styles, the two-step carried a distinctly African-American identity. Intimate, improvisational, expressive. It quickly became more than entertainment. The dance was a declaration of resilience, a way to claim joy in the face of hardship. On crowded dance floors of the El Dorado, couples moved in rhythm with Duke Ellington's orchestra, Count Basie's big band, or a local blues guitar crying into the night. The two-step was community in motion, young and old, working class and educated, all meeting on common ground. The city's segregated schools, Booker T. Washington, Jack Yates, and Phyllis Wheatley high schools, though underfunded, produced dedicated teachers, musicians, and leaders who helped preserve this cultural tradition. Students brought the rhythms they learned at church, at house parties, and in the streets into the dance halls, ensuring that the Houston two-step spread from generation to generation. By the close of the 1930s, the Houston two-step had become more than a pastime. It was a symbol of unity, artistry, and survival. In a world that tried to deny them humanity, Black Houstonians danced. They danced to remember, to celebrate, to resist. This was Houston in the 1930s, where brick streets carried the weight of history, where churches lifted spirits, where cafes and clubs rang with laughter, and where the two-step carried a people forward, one beat, one glide, one turn at a time.